Good afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. I am actually out here, my outdoor studio, getting ready for tomorrow. Cowboys, make sure you pack the long cleats for tomorrow. You're playing at FedEx Field, which is a dump, and it's going to be rainy and it's going to get cool. Don't let the 70 degrees today fool you. Tomorrow it's going to be 52, calling for about a quarter inch of rain, so be prepared for some bad weather. And this might be a good game to try and get the running game reestablished. So Zeke, make sure you got your mud flaps ready. You know, it's kind of crazy. You know, we're all mad at Cowboy fans because we talk about, we had expectations of Super Bowls like we do every year. And every year, I don't know why we are surprised that we're not that team. But one never knows what's going to happen, because this is actually deja vu. Just think back to 2017. We were 3-5. You had, Troy Aikman talking about, the fish stinks from the head down, and Cowboys need to just blow it all up and start all over. And, Dak Prescott, he's, either you have it or you don't. And he was basically saying that, Dak Prescott doesn't have it. Well, we look differently at Dak Prescott right now, and we really and truly miss that guy. But we were 3-5. We looked terrible. And of course they said nobody's ever come back from that to win the division, and we did. And this year, I dare say, you don't need a whole lot to win the division. The Eagles only have 2 wins. They only have 2 wins. We have 2 wins. Well, they have half a win more than us, but still. And as bad as it's been, you can change the narrative. But I tell you, if you really want to give Mike McCarthy a chance, you got to understand, this is how crazy this is. If I said to you before the season started that Connor Williams would be the most experienced, best offensive line we had starting in a game, you would have said you are freaking crazy. Guys, Connor Williams is the only guy on the offensive line who played last year. It's kind of funny that Jason Whitlock has finally been seen, and Jason Whitlock still says, well, Dallas Cowboys have a decent offensive line. I still don't understand that. But listen, this is how bad it is. Cam Irving, who was supposed to be our swing tackle, who's been injured, was on the COVID list, just got off. He's now our left tackle. Connor Williams, left guard. Tyler Badass, who's actually played really well. I think we've got our future center right there. Still, rookie. And we finally have the governor. The governor having his first game. Connor McGovern. And then we have Terrence Steele as right tackle. We're going against the Washington football team. They may not have a name, but they should come up with a name for that pass rush, because they have a really good pass rush. I'm not going to say their secondary is great, but they got a real good pass rush. And for us to have an offensive line of guys that have no experience going against another team needing to win, it's going to be rough. But I think the Cowboys, see, here's the thing I think about. Some teams have an identity throughout their history. The Raiders were always throwing deep. That's always was their, just win, baby, their DNA. The Steelers were always known as that great defensive team. They had Big Ben, who was always throwing a lot of yards and stuff. Damn. Ooh. That shingle shot. Damn. That hurts. for some of, Big Ben threw a lot of yards. And he did win 2 Super Bowls. But when he won Super Bowls, they still had their identity, which was a great defense. They haven't had a great defense in a long time, and they just have not been there. You had arguably one of the best wide receivers, from 2010 to 2020, in Antonio Brown, and was lighting the place up, but they weren't winning Super Bowls. So you have a DNA of a winning formula that's always been your team's identity. Mike McCarthy, who's worked with a lot of great quarterbacks, who is in love with the pass. We had worries about how would he use Zeke Elliott because he's a pass-happy guy. He doesn't believe in the run, but he wants to go deep. I'm not saying that that's not a winning formula, but see, that gets away from the Dallas Cowboys' identity. Their identity has always been, one, great defense. We had the doomsday defense and really didn't have a name for the 90s defense, which people forget was ranked #1 defense in the NFL. But the second thing the Dallas Cowboys always had as an identity was the ability to run the football and to use that to help propel them. Now, chicks dig the deep ball. Don't get me wrong. You want to see those crazy passes. You love that CeeDee Lamb has come in. He's an absolute beast in the slot. You love seeing Michael Gallup getting those toe-tap catches on the sideline. You love seeing, my man Amari Cooper. It's like he's spinning, doing donuts in the mud and then catching passes. You love seeing that, and it's great if you're fantasy football. But it's not the Dallas Cowboys' identity. And it hasn't been leading us to victories. Now, although it would be if our defense was better. And defense, I am talking to you guys, man. I need you guys to man up. Quarterbacks have been carrying our defense for a long time. I need the defense to start paying back the offense. But I think that this is one of those games that maybe we start getting back to our identity. That we use the run to help set up the pass to make things a little bit easier, to help negate that pass rush of the Washington football team. We have to start using passing like long handoffs for Zeke. And I need Zeke Elliott. I don't know. I'm still wondering if there's some lingering effects from COVID with Zeke Elliott, because he still doesn't seem quite there the way he normally is. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's just something is not quite right there. But the Cowboys need to get back to that identity of being that team that wills themselves to win with toughness of running that football and then getting the pass going after it. Wow. Connor Williams, our most experienced offensive lineman. Didn't see that one coming. All right. Skins fan all day is out here doing hype videos. He's going to be ready. See, I'm going to be ready for rain. I put the tarp back up and just doing some work up here. Boom. Got the surround speakers up in here. We got ourselves an outdoor theater up in here. Yeah. We'll be ready. And see, what time is it? Ooh. It's almost time to get that barbecue, that smoker going, because we barbecuing some hogs today, y'all. I'm ready. I'll see you guys later.